In this video, I'll be going over expression with variables on both sides. Here is an example. For this problem, we have fraction in front of both variable. One is 4/6, one is 1/3. And we need to isolate x by itself, so we need to find the least common multiple, which we can multiply both fractions so the coefficient become a whole number. So we can see the denominator being 3 and 6 here, so the least common multiple is 6. And that means we need to multiply both expression by 6. Okay, and so here we have 6 times 1/3, that becomes 6 over 3, which becomes 2. So that becomes 2x. So this is us taking the 6, multiplying by 1/3 and multiplying by 4. And this is called the distributive property. So here we're multiplying 6 by 1/3, and then we're going to take 6 multiplied by 4. That gives us 24. On the other side, we have 6 multiplying by 4/6x. So 6 times 4 over 6, these crosses out, so we're left with 4. So we have 4x here. And then we'll take 6 multiplying by -8. So 6 times -8 is -48. Now we have the whole number as coefficient for both expressions. So the expression of 4 and 2x are now whole number. So we just need to isolate so that x is on one side and number on the other. I'm going to use a different color here. So I'm going to move x to the left. So minus 4x, and then minus 4x on the left side. 2 minus 4x becomes minus 2x. And then we're going to bring down a plus 24. Now 4x minus 4x equals 0. So we cancel that out, and we bring down the -48 here. Now we're going to move the 24 to the other side. So this cancels out, and -2x we bring down. And -48 minus 24, we have -72. Then the last step would be to divide by -2 on both sides. And finally, we got x by itself. So x equals -72 over -2. And if we simplify that, x would become 36. And that's our answer. And if we want to verify whether or not we did this correctly, we can plug x back into the original equation. So the last step would be to make sure that we did this correctly. Alright, looks a little messy here. So 1/3, we're gonna plug in the 36 in here, plus 4, and then 4/6, we're gonna plug in the x of 36 minus 8. So that's from the original equation above. Now 36 times by 1/3 is 36 over 3, which equals 12. So this is 12 plus 4 is 16. So we have 16 here. Now for 4/6, 36 and 6, we can already see that they can cancel out, and this will become 6. Because 36 divided by 6 is 6. So, and 6 divided by 6 is 1. So 4 times 6 is 24, and then minus 8. And 24 minus 8 is 16 as well. So we could see that 16 equals 16 is a true statement, and therefore our variable of x equals 36 is correct. Okay, and now we're going to move on to a quiz problem. Okay, feel free to pause the video and work on this problem and play the video again when you are ready to see the answer. Okay, hopefully you look at the fraction and determine that the least common multiple is 8. So the way to do this is multiply both by 8. Now distributive property, you will need to multiply it this way, and 8 times 3 over 4, you could do this and simplify. This becomes 2. They can both divide by 4. And so 2 times 3 is 6. So 6 over 1, which is 6y. And then 8 times negative 6 is negative 48. Now here we're going to multiply this way. 8 times 5, 40. 40 divided by 8 is 5. Or you could simply just cross it out as this would basically be 8 over 1, and this can cross out with here. And now 8 times 8, 64. Alright, now we're going to move the y variable to the left. So we're going to minus 5y here, minus 5y here. Then we get just y by itself. And then we bring down this. This crosses out. We bring down the 64. Now we gotta get the number to the other side. So now we have 64 plus 48. And the answer is y equals 112. So that's the answer. So hopefully you got y as 112 is your answer. If you did, great job. You mastered this lesson. If not, feel free to see where you made a mistake, and you can always come back and try it again. So expression with variables on both sides, fraction version, we need to make sure that we find the least common multiple. Multiply both sides by that least common multiple, and then isolate the variable by itself so that you get the answer. The last part, plug it back into the equation, and then see if the answer comes out as a true statement. Hopefully this video is helpful to you, and thank you for watching.